Hi, how are you? I wanted to come on and tell you a couple of things. I probably won't have enough time because I have only 6% battery left, and I know my hair is wet and I'm looking funny, but that's okay. So I saw a video by somebody whose title was obviously the video's title was something like, I'm 30 and I have no friends, and I feel like that's so relatable and it's really hard to open up. But I have friends, but I feel like I need to strengthen my connections. Like, my connections aren't that strong and it's been really difficult, and I could go in a lot more detail, but also especially like not living in my home country, living in another country showed me how hard it is to make friends, or it was for me, because I just happened to have friends from high school, so I didn't notice how hard it is for me to actually like forge connections. And I'm like, I mean, I don't want to call it shy because I don't feel shy, but like I don't know how much, I don't know, I never said this to a broad audience like that. Well, it's not really a broad audience since my channel is small, it's just in my head. But I recently did a test online, like an online quiz. I don't know if I'm ready to say, so maybe I shouldn't say, but I feel like it belongs in the subject. But anyway, remember this, I made a video where I sang in public because I wanted to be more confident, and I kind of want to make a series out of it now. I think I never uploaded this video so far, but I gotta get my shit together and do that. And I recently watched a series with Mathew Hussey, the world's leading dating expert, in my opinion. Like, he's the only one I know who does what he does, and he knows his stuff. Like, he knows really well how to draw boundaries and like show your standards to a man so that there are boundaries, but that you're not rejecting him completely, so that if he wants to live up to the expectations, he can. And all this good stuff that I wish I knew years ago. Like, before I knew my husband, back when this information would have been really useful to me, to set a few people into their limits, a few, unfortunately, I might call them assholes, that some men are or seem to be. But anyway, he knows all the good stuff, and I just ended up thinking, I need this. I need dating with all the good advice, but for friendships. Like, I feel like that's not something I feel like I needed speed dating for friendship, because for dating it's kind of normal that you need to ask somebody out, but just going up to somebody and asking them, hey, you look really friendly, I think I could be your friend, can I get your number? It's not really something we do, and I feel like I need to know all the good information about how to forge connections and how to keep them, how to strengthen them. So if you know anybody out there who does something like this, I would love to hear. Because dating is like, he knows all the good stuff, but I don't know how applicable it is to just normal relationships that are not love interests, you know? But so I kind of want to do a series, but I don't know how I can film it. I realized the whole world is my friend. Like, the whole world could, everything. I'm in this park right now. Everything is full of people. Like, the whole world could potentially is full of potentially really great friends, and you just, with most of them, will never know. So today a few opportunities arose where I actually had a good chat with, there was in this series there was an exercise where they had to go up to people, 3 different people, and ask 3 different things. The last one was, I think you're really cute. But the first one was just like, ask what restaurant to go to, and I think I don't remember the first one, but I thought I could do something like this, and I tried to film it for YouTube, but I don't know how I can film it, because people might not want to be filmed and me just walking up with the camera, and then it looks like I'm just doing it for YouTube and I'm really doing it for me, and I don't want it to be like that. And I don't know, I mean, I could do that. Maybe I just don't have the confidence. Maybe I should do that. I could record the voice, which would be easier, and you could just be holding your phone and it doesn't have to point at everything important, but that would be less interesting for you to watch, I think. So I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I did the singing in public, which was kind of similar. So today I actually had to ask one person where the Lido is. I don't even need to tell you where, but I need to ask them where something was. So I walked up to them, then I walked up to another person, but it was effortless to talk to them, which is good. And I always feel so uncomfortable around people, which goes back to the thing that I haven't mentioned yet, that I almost mentioned to you, which maybe down the line in the series I will, which it would be good. I think it would explain a lot, and maybe I could make a video about like the origins of maybe where it comes from that I feel this way. And I think it would be good for people to watch who feel similar, for them to know that they're not alone. But, by the way, I dyed my hair purple. I don't know if it shows right now because it's wet, but it's purple. Some of the color came out because of the water, I think. But, what was I saying? And I kind of wish that I could stay in contact with them. Maybe that would have been the next step, but I asked them for their names and, like, we had a good conversation. But the place I was going, you had to book in, so I didn't know that, so they went in, I didn't. But that was an opportunity. Then the second opportunity also came, where two dogs came to me, and I was like, oh, they're so cute, are they yours? And I wanted to strike up a conversation, but I kind of didn't really make as much use of that opportunity as I could have, and kind of wanted to. The girls seemed a lot younger than me, and I don't know what stopped me, but I felt awkward. But I'm gonna have to try harder. But you can meet people anywhere really, and it's opening my eyes a little bit, but I still feel uncomfortable. I don't know how to make myself feel better about it, because that's what I want. I want friends. I mean, I have friends, but like I said, I want more friends, and I want good friends. And it's hard that living in a different country from where I was born, I lost kind of touch with some people, and then a lot of people in London, there are a lot of it's very multicultural, so people from many different places. So I got to know people who then end up either going back home where they're from, or moving to another country to have their own experiences of different countries. And so it's harder to keep being in touch for me when people are physically so far away. And I want to get better at that too, and I'm really doubtful about how I can do that. But I had these good friends whom I've known for years, and my best friend I've known for 20 years, which is a really long time, which is great. And yet she's in a different country, I'm in a different country, and I just want the same thing or something really good like that here too, and I just don't feel like I have that. But nothing can beat experience together, living with each other, so to speak, for such a long time, experiencing, going through similar things for so much time. I don't know how I'm supposed to replicate that with somebody I just met, even though I now have friends here that I've known for many years too. But I feel like that was when my social skills weren't so great already. I don't know. I hope this is making sense to you guys. So I just wanna... Is it embarrassing? Is it just me that am I the only one who doesn't know how to have good friends? I know I'm not, because I saw this video by that guy. But I don't know how I could have been better with those two girls with the dogs and struck up a conversation. But I want to do I don't want to do them, but these exercises, doing something similar, just going up to people and asking them some question. I didn't get to film what I experienced today, sorry, but maybe I get to film something similar. I don't want to promise, because like I said, I don't know how to film it, and I think that's all I wanted to share. There are some few things where I could go into more detail, but this could be kind of the introduction to the series. Oh, I remember why I didn't edit that video with the singing, because I couldn't decide on the intro, because I didn't like any of the intros, which kind of figures because I'm not really camera shy, but like the camera is like an eye, kind of, it sees you, so you feel a little bit like you're in front of another person, a bit not, but a bit yes. And I think I'm gonna wrap this up just because I have so few battery left. I just wanted to spontaneously film this for you guys. I hope you can hear me well, and I would love to make this a journey for us together, like, and hopefully encourage other people to be more outgoing and allow themselves to experience friendship. So yeah, bless you. But then another person said thank you to me because I let them go first on a pathway, and there are really so many opportunities to strike up conversations. And tomorrow I'll be meeting a new friend whom I met somewhere in a group, and now this will be the first time we'll go for lunch together, so like alone, do something alone together, and let's see if I can. But it's also maintaining friendships. I don't know if it's, maybe I'm quite guarded, so it's kind of harder to like open up. Even right now as I'm saying this, I'm thinking, is this something I should be sharing with people? But I feel like I should, because I'm meant to, because I mean this is what this is about. The whole subject, I need to be talking about it. That it's like hard for me to open up and be deep with people, and therefore forge those deep friendships that I had in Berlin. And then it's harder to maintaining those because being so far away, it's not the same sharing those experiences. A lot of experiences that you have don't get shared, but maybe it's also partly because a few years ago I went through a really dark time, and it wasn't really something I really wanted to I wanted to have somebody to share it with, don't get me wrong, but it's not the kind of fun thing you share easily. It's not like, hey, what's going on in your life? Oh yeah, all this crap is going on in my life. I mean, in a way that's what friendships are for. And maybe some people gave me the wrong idea that you can't talk about negative things, because they would say, stop being so negative, you're always so negative. And then, you know, sometimes you need somebody to talk to, and then I didn't have anyone, because that stuck in my mind that, you know, I'm not supposed to say what's going wrong in my life. I'm only supposed to say the happy stuff, and that's not really healthy. But anyway, I've talked for a while. I hope you like this intro. I hope you'll join me for my series, and I'd love your input. If you have any ideas what else I can incorporate in the series, I would love to hear from you. Yeah, I'd love to hear what would interest you. And, you know, do those exercises with me. You're welcome to do those exercises with me if I go up to people and ask them questions. If you want to do them, film them, to do a video reply, or just let me know in the comments how it went. I wish my channel was bigger, honestly, because it could reach more people and help them, encourage more people to also find the courage to become more outgoing and forge friendships, which is really important. And like I said, it's normalized. I mean, in a way it's not normalized with dating, because it's still that awkward, and you know, a lot of times we don't have the courage to go up and ask somebody for their number. But it's normalized that you need to ask if you want to date somebody. Whereas with friendships, I don't feel like it is, or is that just me? But anyway, I don't want my phone to completely die, so I'll see you in one of my first videos of the series, and I hope I really get to do that, because sometimes I'm kind of, I guess I procrastinate, or I'm not good at doing all the things that I want to do with the ideas that I have. But you will know if you're watching this, and please like and share and comment. That would really help my channel out. I would really appreciate it. Please consider subscribing if you like my content. And I also do decluttering and some other things, so like some comedy and stuff. So yeah, would love to see you here, and thanks for watching. Recommend this to your friends, and I'll see you soon. Bye.